Hey y'all, hey. So, if you've been following along, I've been doing the ABCs of accountability, and these are characteristics or traits that I think an accountable person will possess from A to Z. If you don't know what accountability means, it means taking ownership of one's actions, reactions, or the consequences that can come from those. Today, we are on the letter N. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. So the first word is nutritious, containing many of the substances needed for life or growth. Not only are a lot of us vitamin and mineral deficient, but we are deficient in positive thinking. We're deficient in self-esteem, in love, in happiness, in joy, abundance. When it comes to nutritional value, watching what you consume. Remember, we consume with all 5 of our senses. Is what you're listening to adding nutritional value to you? What you're watching? What you're putting on your skin? Remember, our skin is the largest organ that we have. So whatever you put on it, whatever environment that it is in, it is consuming. Your skin is absorbing, and now it's within your body. What are you smelling? Are you around funk and filth? That does something to your body internally as well. Clean up. When it comes to our thoughts, y'all, our mind is like a garden. You have to tend to it. You have to plant seeds. You have to water them. You have to fertilize them. You have to weed them. We are weeding the negative thoughts. We are fertilizing it or feeding it with positivity, surrounding ourselves with positivity, reading positive books, listening to positive music, all so we can be aligned. Making sure the food you're consuming is of high nutritional value, giving you all of the minerals and vitamins naturally to you. The next one is nonchalant, feeling or appearing casually calm and relaxed, showing that you are not worried or frightened. Are you allowing your external circumstances to control your internal circumstances? Are you allowing people to make you angry, or allowing your happiness to be based off of external circumstances? I want you to be a thermostat and not a thermometer. What do you mean, Simone? A thermometer, when put in a cup of hot water, as that water cools down, the temperature on that thermometer is going to cool down. It's going to change. It's going to decrease. But a thermostat is set by you. And no matter what goes on within that environment, that thermostat is going to remain at the same temperature. The next one is neutral, not engaged on either side, not taking part or giving assistance in a dispute or war. The war is within. We are at war with our thoughts, with our stinking thinking. We are unlearning to relearn while we are on this journey of growth, of obtaining accountability. So with being neutral, it's twofold. The first one is I lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. Damn, what was I going with this? Oh, with being neutral. So it is being neutral when it comes to your knowledge, your beliefs. Meaning that if I get around somebody that does not agree with my beliefs, let's say religiously or pertaining to love or pertaining to friendship, what I won't do is judge that person based off of their own knowledge and beliefs pertaining to that subject. No, I'm going to acknowledge what theirs are, and then I'm going to remain neutral. I'm going to be a thermostat because I've already set my temperature. I'm not going to disagree and go back and forth with this person based off of how they feel and think. No, I'm going to remain neutral. Then the second fold of this is not allowing external situations to be attached to my emotions. I'm going to remain neutral. So an example of this is if babe brings home 5 dozens of roses and I say, oh my gosh, this made me so happy, I'm not going to allow my happiness to be relied on him bringing me roses. Because if he don't bring roses every Friday, then what? Now I'm sad? No. My happiness is not going to be attached to that. I'm going to remain neutral. I'm going to be grateful that he brought the flowers, but I'm not going to allow that to control my happiness. The first one was nutritious, containing many of the substances needed for life or growth. Remember, your mind is like a garden. Plant that seed, tend to it, water it, and weed the weeds. Be mindful of what you are consuming with all 5 of your senses. Is it adding nutritional value? Is it high in vitamins and minerals? The next one is nonchalant, feeling or appearing casually calm and relaxed, showing that you are not worried or frightened. Be a thermostat and not a thermometer. A thermometer allows its environment to control its temperature. A thermostat controls the temperature within that environment. Give me 1 second. I'm almost finished. And the last one is neutral. Not engaged on either side, not taking part or giving assistance in a dispute or war. The war is within. Be neutral when it comes to your thoughts. Don't beat yourself up if you are having negative thoughts. Acknowledge what those thoughts are. Be aware of what they are, and then move forward. How are you moving forward? You are analyzing, why am I having these thoughts? What caused these thoughts? But you're not going to allow it to affect your day. You're not going to allow other people's beliefs or their own knowledge to deter you or control how you're going to act or feel. And then you're also not going to allow external circumstances or people doing things for you to allow attachments to your emotions. If somebody does something to you that's not going to make you sad, you're not going to be attached to sadness because somebody hurt your feelings. No. You're going to analyze the situation for what it is, move forward, and realize there's something within them. If babe brings me flowers, I'm not going to attack. Yeah, it might make me happy, but my happiness is not going to be attached to him bringing flowers, because that'll mean if he stopped bringing flowers, what, I'm no longer happy? No. An accountable person is nutritious, is nonchalant, and is neutral. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word.